Hello, parents and carers. Thank you for joining me on Let's Talk Parenting. I'm Veronica Kasenga Fruitful, bringing you information that can help us to succeed as parents. Sorry, the sun's come out. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to go with it because every time I'm doing this, something is going on. So I'm just going to go with it. Let the sun come out. Okay, let's start again. I'm Veronica Kasenga Fruitful. Thanks for joining me on Let's Talk Parenting, bringing you information that can help us to succeed as parents. Now, if you haven't already done so, then please subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date with what's going on. And share this video with as many of your contacts as you possibly can. Please leave me a comment. I love reading comments because those comments really motivate me to just do more videos. So leave me a comment letting me know what you think of this week's video. Today, I want to talk about helping to build confidence in our children. We're still talking about building characteristics. This is so important. And I've explained already that character is who we are, and the characteristics that we have can determine whether we succeed in life or we fail. So it's very important because confidence and self-discipline are the two characteristics that not just children who need it, but we need it as well, just to achieve in life. So I want to share with you today 3 things that we can do as parents to help our children build confidence. Think about this. If an employer had to choose between 2 candidates, one was very intelligent but did not have much confidence, and one who had confidence, wasn't so bad intelligent wise, which of these 2 do you think they would choose? They would definitely choose the one with confidence. Why? Because a person who is confident will get the job done, and plus they're a lot easier to get on with. I found 12 benefits to self-confidence. Now, because of time, I'm only going to share with you 5 of the top ones, okay? So a person who is confident is fearless. These people experience less social anxiety. Social anxiety is when people they panic or get anxiety inside them when they're in groups, or mostly when they're in large groups, but generally just in social situations, they are very uncomfortable. The people who are confident, this is something that doesn't bother them. Number 2, confident people are doers. They get the job done. They don't spend time worrying about making mistakes, things they don't know, things they don't understand, and they're quite happy to ask help if they don't. Number 3, confident people are in line for promotion. Why? Because they get noticed. The boss notices their good work ethics. They notice just how confidently they get things done. Number 4, confident people are more attractive. They draw other people's attention to them. They are influential. They encourage other people. If you had to choose who to hang around with, would you choose to hang around with someone who had low self-esteem, or would you choose to hang around with someone that had confidence, right? The confident one. Number 5 is confident people are generally much more happier, and they have a positive outlook to life, which is what makes them so attractive. Now, doesn't that sound great? Wouldn't you want your child to have these kind of characteristics? So that's why I want to share with us how we can help our children to build their confidence. Now, here's the sad news. According to a research done by the NBCnews.com, only about 15% of the population have this self-confidence, which means the rest of us, 85%, are just work in progress. And I say work in progress because I don't believe we don't have confidence. I just think we're working on it, yeah? You and me, we're working on it. Oh gosh. Now, this research was done with adults, not children, but having worked both in primary and secondary school, helping children with low self-esteem, I can tell you that it's the same thing. And a lot of research, psychologists say that, you know, these traits that we have as young people, we tend to carry it on even onto. So here are 3 ways that we can help to build self-confidence in our children. And my very first one is a bit of a strange one. And it all happened a few years ago when I was working with a 16-year-old girl. She was very beautiful, but she lacked confidence. And what I was trying to do was I was trying to find her a mentor that can work with her to help her build her confidence. In one of our sessions, she was sharing with me how confidence was affecting her and she really wanted to get a job. So I started talking to her and I said to her, do you think I have confidence? I mean, looking at me, would you say I'm a confident person? And she said, yeah, of course you are. And I said to her, well, what is it about me that makes you think I'm a confident person? And she said, well, I can see it. And I was like, well, describe, what do you see? And she said, well, you know, you're looking at me as you talk and you're smiling, you look happy, you're sitting upright. So she gave me a couple of descriptions that told her that I was a confident person. But then I said to her, what would you say if I told you I actually, well, I'm not really a confident person? And she said, no way, I wouldn't believe you. And I said to her, it's true. And then I shared with her how growing up, some of the things that I went through actually led to me having low self-esteem. And I did not have this confidence that she was seeing. And I remember when I was young as well, because I got my first job when I was about 16. And let me tell you, my very first job was working in McDonald's. And they did not give me that job because I had confidence. They gave me that job because they felt sorry for me. And they desperately needed people. But I remember I wanted a better job. But I remember one time I was applying for a job to work in, for Faith Shoes, but it was in Topshop. And I was really nervous about getting this job. And I thought to myself, what if I just put on confidence? I don't know why I thought this, but I thought, what if I was just to put on confidence for the interview, go in there, do all the things that I'm supposed to do as a confident person, just to see if I would get the job. And it did work in my favor. But before I went in, I practiced all those things that she said she saw in me. Sitting upright, I was looking at the mirror and I would practice the way that I'm talking. I'll practice how I'm saying things and I will go over some of the questions that I think they might ask me. And that is exactly what I had to do as I went for the job interview. So what I said to her is, what you need to do is you need to imagine confidence is like an invisible jacket. Because when you think about it, a jacket is something that you don't wear all the time. A jacket is something that you only wear when you need it. Like when it's raining or when it's the cold weather season. That is when people put on their jacket. But even then, when they go back home, they take the jacket off. So confidence is like an invisible jacket that you put it on when you need it. Like for example, if you were in school and a teacher asked a question, you know the answer, but you're scared to put your hand up. Put on confidence and put your hand up and answer the question. Or let's say you have a job interview coming up. Practice all the things that you just said you saw in me. And after practicing it, remember when you go to the interview, put on confidence for the interview. And then afterwards, you can forget all about it. Or even if you have a date coming up and you're a bit nervous, remember, put on confidence. And then afterwards, you can take it off. I told this girl that not even the most famous person in the world is confident 100% of the time. We all have to put it on, especially when we need it. So if you have a young person, a child who doesn't have self-confidence, it helps to use illustrations like the jacket scenario to just get them to understand what is confidence and how does confidence work, and then teach them what are the things that makes a person confident? What are the little things that they need to know, need to be doing that can show that they are a confident person? And when they need it, that's when they put it on. When they don't need it, they can take it off. This helps a young person feel okay about not being confident all the time. The second way to help a child build confidence is to help them build their self-esteem. The truth is, when it comes to confidence, the real reason why people don't have confidence is because of how they feel about themselves, how they see themselves. So there are two ways that I'm going to suggest that you can help your child build their self-esteem. One of the ways is to speak positively to them about the things that you see in them that are good. I've mentioned this in one of my videos previously, so feel free to search it and watch it. Now, when you see your child, so say for example, you have a child that is funny, or you have a child that is very good at drawing, or they really know how to make other people feel good. If your child has something inside them that you've noticed that is good, say it to them. Notice it and say it to them, because by bringing it out, you're making them aware that something in them is good, and that makes them feel good. The more we say this, the more they feel good about themselves. The second way that we can help our children build self-esteem is to help them see themselves the way that God sees them. See, in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, I believe it's verse 27, don't quote me, verse 27, it says that we are all created in the image of God. That is an amazing way to look at yourself, that you are made in the image of God, that you look like God, you represent God here on earth. And God accepts us just the way that we are. He does not want us to be perfect, to act a certain way. Just the way that we are, He accepts us and He loves us. You tell your child this, I am telling you, it's going to make them feel so good about themselves that they probably won't be needing my third suggestion. And my third suggestion in helping to build confidence in our children is to help them get involved in an activity that they will enjoy, but it will challenge them to come out of their comfort zone. Because all of us, we want to be comfortable. It's our human nature. And so the way we behave, if we're comfortable with it, we're happy to stay there. So getting them involved in activities that will push them to come out of their shell is going to help them to build confidence. Things like swimming or gymnastics or fixing things like bikes, fixing furniture, anything that is active, that involves them actively doing something, it will help them because it's going to build their skill. And the more they practice this and become good at it, the better they're going to feel about themselves. So those are the 3 ways that we can help our children to build self-confidence. And I hope you find these tips very useful. Let me tell you, as a mentor, this is one of my favorite things to do. I love working with young people, helping them to build their self-esteem, build their confidence. So if you have a child that has low self-esteem or lacks confidence and you really want to help them, then get in touch with me. I'm on social media, Instagram, Veronica Kasongo Fruitful. I'm on Facebook. So just get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to help. That's all I've got for today. Guess what day it is today? It's my birthday! So I want to kindly ask you, just because it's my birthday, please share this video with your contact so that you can help me reach as many parents as I possibly can, learn different skills, and also just pick up tips on how we can help build our children's characteristics, because this is important and it becomes even more important as they get older. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week, because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm gonna spend my money. Bye.